Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a follow-up on the rates that I've switched to recently from Bubby FPV, and kind of wanted to give you a walkthrough. I've been flying a few packs here, just kind of warming up a little bit. So I figured I'd give you a tame fly around chat about the rates, and then kind of follow it up, and then leave you guys with a little montage flying. If you saw the video I posted yesterday, it was just one of the little snippets of flying from here. That was pretty fun. Anyways, so definitely a fun spot. I like it a lot. It's small but good tight proximity, which makes a lot of fun, and there's a lot of fun gaps to hit, a lot of different ways to hit them. So plenty to do here. So contrary to what Drip says this wasn't that great of a spot, but I beg to differ, Mr. Camden. I think this is a great spot. Anyways, I'll link to his video if you all haven't seen it. He did like a first flight video, like you come to a new spot, and what you do with your first flight and stuff. So I'll link to that, and you can compare his footage, which will be much more buttery smoothie than mine. Look prettier with the ND filter and, you know, all that jazz, you know, and he's a better pilot than I am too. So anyways, but you can compare his footage to mine and see two different pilots' takes on it, which I think is kind of fun to do, to see what gaps I hit versus what gaps he hit, and all those kind of fun things. Anyways, so let's get to it. I'm gonna do a little flying and a little walkthrough, and take you guys along. Trying to find a spot that I don't fly through so much. Alright. Oh, and check it out. New t-shirt. You guys might be interested in it. There'll be a link down there if you want to buy you one. Alright. Oh no, when I crashed. Oh no, when I crashed earlier, I lost the memory card. Oh man. The very first time that I flew here, and like I said, it's been, well, I said that yesterday. You all didn't get the privilege of hearing my recordings from yesterday. It's been about, I don't know, 6-8 months, something like that. Ha 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 ha! Ding, 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 ding. Looky what I found. Woo! All right, anyway, so the story, 6-8 months ago, I flew here with my buddy Flow Rider, but my GoPro was broke at the time, and I broke a motor. It actually came yanked off and lost it, and never did find it. It was way out through there somewhere. I was testing patches pointing that way, and I went down through the garage over there, all the way across through the garage, all the way out to the other side of the garage, all the way down. I was behind this building and another building and another building. I was way out through there somewhere. Anyways, and the video got sketchy, and I tried to get above the buildings, and then it went snow, and then I came back down and crashed and smacked concrete over there, and the motor went who knows where. I never did find it. Alright, so I didn't get to fly and talk about it, so we'll walk and talk about it. I've been flying these rates for about a month and a few days or so, I guess, something like that. Figure I've got maybe total pack wise maybe 40 to 50 packs on these rates, something like that. So I think I can speak with a little bit of experience with them, and pros, cons, likes, dislikes, all that kind of stuff. So I really don't have any cons. The only con I guess I would have would be it took me a little while to adjust because I've been flying, you know, other rates for so long. So there was a little bit of an adjustment period there, and then I guess the good thing is I went into it with the idea that I knew that slower rates would kind of give you more resolution, which I think anybody who uses a little bit of logic can kind of see that if you don't know what I mean, the idea that a slow rate gives you more resolution, if you ever film yourself flying, film the sticks in particular, you will probably find that you don't use as much stick input as you think you might be using. And so what lower rates do to give you more resolution is you're kind of forced to use more of the stick to get the same sort of a movement. It's kind of like building an expo, if you will. A friend just posted me, he was asking about the rates, and he found them on my community tab where I posted what I'm using. And he said he likes a lot more dead in the middle, but I don't know that he gets maybe how dead it really is in the middle because of how slow the rates are. I don't know, you know, you can't just fly it, you know. He was testing it on a sim, so you really can't just test it on a sim, or you can't just test it in one flight and understand that. Heck, even, you know, 5 or 6 flights maybe, and not even understand that. So it took me a while to adjust to it, but now that I've adjusted to it, they feel just as, you know, I know that they're not as snappy as what I had, and the rates that I had weren't, you know, super high anyways. I found that really they feel just as snappy to me now as my other rates did before. I know they're not as snappy, and I can see that in the footage, and I can see that with the maneuvers that I'm doing, you know, because they're not going as fast and that sort of thing. But during flight, I don't really notice it so much, and I really like the smoother look to everything when I'm flying. So, you know, it takes a little adjustment to get used to, but I think it is definitely really good. One guy I fly with, I think he's flying 1300 degrees or something there, and I mean, he's fairly steady on the sticks. I don't know how, but you know, I'd recommend trying slow rates. I think they work a lot better. So, am I sticking with them? Am I going to make any changes? I am going to stick with them, and I'm not making any changes. I thought that I might want to make a change to yaw, but actually I don't think so. Now that I've been doing it for a while, I've kind of adjusted to it, and I don't think that I need any more yaw to get the kind of maneuvers that I want. Too fast on yaw is a little disorienting anyways when you're watching it back. And that's kind of the way that I'm flying, is I'm flying for myself for fun, right? But I also want to be able to share it, and I want people to be able to enjoy it. And even as slow as I'm doing stuff, it can be disorienting to someone who's never done it or isn't used to that kind of maneuver, you know, or camera moving like that. It can make you nauseous. So I think the slower actually works out a whole lot better for the other aspect, which is, you know, sharing this for, you know, people that's in the hobby, but also people who's not in the hobby who might want to get in the hobby. I think that's a good way to bring them in, because they can actually enjoy the flight, and they can actually enjoy the place that you're flying a little bit in a different way, and not in a boring, you know, Mavic Phantom, you know, fly above it slow and steady. You know, they can actually kind of get in and see the place, you know, through all the gaps and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of footage here. I'll try to make a little montage of some of the flying. I didn't go in the parking garage this time, I don't think. Don't believe I did. I did that once yesterday. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll throw a little bit of yesterday's in there too. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this flight. Hopefully you enjoy this vlog. If you haven't tried Bubby's rates, I recommend that you do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.